live, and I just when I finish, I see that they cannot hear me. I think it's because I haven't go live for a few times for a few days, and let me see if I can hear myself. I think it's okay because I haven't go live. Okay, all good. So now I can. I'm 100% sure that the audio is fine, and let's get started. So if you got any questions along the way, you can ask in the comments below. So in today's live, I'm just going to clarify for a few things. First is about the data store upgrade. Okay. The second is about the agency plan. The third is about the new channels. So the first is about the data store upgrades. So UChat offers data store so that you can use the data store actions right in the flow builder, right? And even I think this upgrade doesn't affect 99% of the people because only around 10 or 12 users is using or have used our data store feature, right? So I send each one of them the emails about to explain that we are going to upgrade, we are going to retire this feature and upgrade to a new way. Okay, and like I said, 99% of the user is not affected. However, I will also send a broadcast to all our users today, explain about this upgrade. So the thing is, that in order to be, GDPR compliant, we as a platform, we do not want to hold any, user data. So you or your customer should be the owner of your own data, right? Previously, with our currently data store, that is, we are hosting the data, right? But with the upgrade, I think it's January or February, definitely in first quarter of next year, you will be able to connect to your own database. Okay, there are a lot of the free options. We will also offer you the free options that they have the free plan. I think is for the 500 MB, you can get this data store for free. So we will offer you to connect to your own data store, to your own database, instead of us offer this data store solution hosting your data. Okay, that's the steps we are taking. And for your own data, for example, for the file, for the upload, we offer you the Cloudinary. Okay, they are third party. They have very free, very generous free plan, so you can host your data at your own disk. Your own for your own files, right? Technically, for your files, for your database, all this information that is yours, we want them to stay at your own property. Okay, UChat is just a messenger in between your data and your customer. Okay, we do not want to store any of these data, but we will offer you options to connect to the data store you are using, to the file system you are using. So that's our plan. And also some I see some comments about that, talking about the basic user data, like the emails, the profile pictures, the phone numbers, the tags, the custom fields. Of course, that is hosted on UChat. It will be always like that. And for that part to be GDPR compliant, we are working on that. Currently, you can already delete the user or download the data, the user data, right? So right in the dashboard. So we will slowly be, to be GDPR compliant step by step. But like I said, the data store is an upgrade. Okay, it's not we are totally removing this feature. We will replace it with better, better privacy and much more flexible. Okay, And another thing next is, let me see, is about agency plan. As you guys know that we introduced the agency plan when we first launched, okay? That is unlimited chatbots. And currently, for all the previous channel we introduced, even you see that is 50 limits on that channel, but this doesn't apply to the agency plan. Okay, you can still create unlimited chatbots on the previous channel. Okay, so that is one thing I want to clarify. And another thing is about the new channels. So as you know that we do have plans to introduce, I think, more than 6 or 7 new channels in the first quarter. Currently, the 2 channels is already ready. It's the line, and the line is already live in every account. Viber is, we are preparing the documents and the videos, how to make the connections and everything. It's already finished the internal test. It's when the documents is ready, we will push to every account. Okay, and except these 2 channels, we do have the other channels like the intercom. That will be the web chat solutions we introduced before, our own solutions. Intercom, Google Assistant, and Amazon Alexa. That is a voice board, chatbot solutions. And what else? I think there's a Viki that is popular in CIS countries, and Microsoft Team. So that is 5 more, right? So we introduced 2 more channels. There's 5 more channels coming in the first quarter of next year. So for all these new channels, I want to clarify, okay? Every workspace, just for these new channels, is 1 bot per channel. And I understand, okay? I understand as a LTD customer, okay? If you want unlimited that, you want unlimited on the new channels as well. And I totally understand. But I will explain that is, first of all, this workspace concept, okay? That agency plan you are having is not designed for you to serve multiple clients using that workspace, okay? And we have the agency plus plan, or you need to, or it's highly recommended you use different workspace for different business, right? So under this concept, usually for one business, 1 chatbot in 1 channel, that should be enough. Okay, that's why for the new channels we are introducing, every workspace they will get 1 for free. So I think that's our plan for the new channels. And regarding the pricing, I think in January we will offer very flexible pricings. So you can, add extra chatbots, you can add extra subscribers, you can add extra members. Okay, it will be very flexible pricing. We hear a lot of feedback that our existing users, they want to add extra team members, they want add extra subscribers. How is that going to work, right? So that's why we are restructuring the pricing, and hopefully in January we will bring this new pricing to everyone. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so I think you guys can hear me. I hope that clarifies for this. And yeah, so let's recap. Okay, first, regarding the data store, we we um we are going to upgrade the data store. Basically, that will allow you to connect with your own database. Okay, that's our goal. Okay, we want you to own your database. We doesn't want to store, for the privacy reasons, or for the GDPR reasons, and we do not want to store your own data. Okay, you have to be the owner of your own data. So that's one, okay, regarding the data store. And for the currently, For the currently user who are already using this feature, we suggest you to migrate to Google Sheet. I think that is the only options now. Or you can use external request to use the iTables solutions like that. Okay. So that is, I think, a few users are impacted by that. We are already in email communications, and that's about the data store. Okay. Another is about the agency plan. Agency plan for the previous channels, you are not restricted. Okay. Unlimited means unlimited. Okay. Even you see that is maximum 50 chatbots, but agency plan is not restricted by that. And that's the second point. Okay. The third point is we are bringing 2 new channels. There are 5 new channels coming. And for these new channels is 1 chatbot per workspace. Okay. And the last point is more flexible pricing is coming. And yeah, so basically that's for today's Facebook Live. And if I see any, other questions in the Facebook group, I will explain in the video. Okay. Bye, guys. See you.